Hi everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Luigi's Mansion. And so in the last part we took on the first of the two portrait ghosts, and we've just got the key for the final portrait ghost, which is basically the last thing we need to do to end the first basically act of the game. Yeah, the game is pretty much like split up into multiple acts. I think it's around about 4. And the first one is basically like an introductory kind of area. And basically gets you acquainted with all the abilities that with the basic abilities that you're going to have. Fuck you, rats. And, and also gets you used to exploration and also taking on the portrait ghosts. So yeah, now we're heading into the third and final room. It's time for the third and the most difficult portrait ghost. It's not like... I mean, these three aren't super hard, in all honesty. But this is still probably the hardest one of the lot. I'll steal this kid's money. So let's talk to the ghost. By the way, this is kind of morbid for a Nintendo game. We have a dead baby. We have a baby ghost. So it's kind of strange, but there you go. So yeah, he wants his rocking horse to move. Alright. I think I can do that for you, buddy. Alright. Let's suck it. Hi! You look fun. You said you wanted to play. Why are you hitting me, you little bitch? Go away. Don't like babies. Yeah, you're supposed to smack him in the face with his ball. And this causes the boss fight. And this is basically, if you like, the final boss of Act 1. I don't think there's any information anywhere about Chauncey. That's the name of this little kid. That's the name I always remember. So yeah, he kind of turns us little, and now he's a big baby. So yeah, basically, that's kind of creepy, you know. So yeah, now we have to take on Chauncey. I find it's kind of a, like I said, I don't think there's any information about how he died. Like, I don't think there's any background information on that within the game. But it's... Ow. Fuck. I just find it kind of weirdly dark. Ow. Fuck you and your balls. I just find it weirdly dark that we have, like, a boss which is basically like a baby, a dead baby. It's the ghost of a baby. It's just kind of very weird. But yeah, basically, this boss is actually really comfortably easy. And the boss ghosts, they will always cause... basically, you'll always have to take multiple attempts to kind of suck them up. But with this boss, it's pretty easy. First of all, he throws the rocking horses at you. So you just avoid them. They're pretty telegraphed and pretty easy to avoid. And then he'll throw the balls. Then he throws a bunch of different, like, toy balls at you. Or kiddie. And then you suck it up. And shoot it in his face. And then you suck him up. You can do this. I think the most you can do this in is 2. I end up doing this in 3 goes. It kind of depends on how quickly you can kind of suck him up. And then he does this little thing where he kind of bounces up at you. I think, you know what, sorry, I think it's always 3 shots. I think depending on how much damage you take is how badly the final rank is going to be affected. And then for the final one, he shoots 2. But it's easy to avoid. You just kind of stand in front of him, and those things will never hit you. You have to kind of wait till they drop. Right. Till the balls drop. And then boom. And now, it's time to finish you off, Chauncey. Bye, buddy. And there you go. That's basically the final boss of Act 1. And we get a big key. And that opens up the way to the, basically the main part of the house. Rest of you guys talking to us. Where were you? I went through some shit. Where have you been, you stupid bastard? Alright, time to come back to the lab. Because basically, yeah, once you get through the first act, you basically have to go back to the lab because your Poltergust 3000 is fit to bursting with ghostly apparitions. So, we now have to basically put it in his storage unit. It is very much like Ghostbusters, in all fairness. You've sucked up your ghosts, now you need to put them into the containment unit. So, stuck him in. And then they get... I think they always look the same, by the way. It's always like 3 ghosts. I don't think that changes. The only thing that changes is kind of the output at the end. So yeah. Professor, maybe this is why they don't like you. Now if you look at the frame, the different coloured frame basically tells you how good the rank you got is. If you were garbage, you get a bronze, get a copper like border. If you're pretty good, you get silver, and then at the best is a gold. So Neville is a bronze, I think. No, Neville's a gold. Lydia is a silver, and Chauncey is a silver. So we did okay. And it gives you a tally at the end as well of how much money you got. So I got 3.4 million. Time for us to move on. So now it's time for us to go back into the mansion. You could go into the gallery if you wanted to and look at the paintings that you've just acquired. But we're not going to bother. Hi, Toad. I don't know what I'm thinking here. I think I was thinking about saving, but then I was like, no, I've just saved. Why would I need to do that again? So yeah. Now we've got the big pink key. What have we got there? Nothing. Alright. Time to move on. So now we can enter into the main block of the house, and this is basically Act 2, which is kind of the main block. Act 3, I believe, is like the upstairs of this area. And then Act 4 is kind of like the attic and the roof, I believe. It's been a little while since I played this game. We got bats this time. We got some new ghosts to deal with as well. Oh, actually, I won't talk about that yet because we haven't seen them. So, okay, first place we need to go. There he is. That guy will basically jump behind you and scare you, and you can basically suck him up pretty easily. If you want to. You don't really need to, though, because the thing is he keeps respawning, so you might as well just leave him until you've completed the game. Get off me! Yeah, I think these are new. These are basically... grabby ghosts. I think if you let them hang on to you for too long, they will cause damage. But as long as you shake them off pretty quick, then they'll go down pretty easy. They've only got 10 health as well, so they're pretty easy to deal with. Yeah, I think this is Professor Egad basically telling you at this point. Telling you that there's ghosts who will grab you. But anyway. This is our next key. For the next room, baby. Okay. So, next area is going to be the ballroom. As you can see as well, basically, when you've cleared out a room, it will appear as blue on your map screen. If you've still got ghosts in there, then it will be red, I think. Like if you go in and haven't cleared out the ghost yet, then it will be red. So, yeah. Let's enter into this. Let's enter into the ballroom. And this is where we're dealing with Shy Guy ghosts. These guys are a bit more annoying. Yeah, basically, the Shy Guy ghosts have a mask on their face. So you need to... Yeah, I'm waiting for too long here. I was being a bit stupid. There we go. And what you're supposed to do is basically suck up the mask off their face, shine light at them, and once you've shined a light at them, then you can start sucking them up. As per usual. They can hurt you with their pitchfork. And once you've sucked up one of the pairs, the other member of the pair will actually get really aggressive and will just basically go after you. So if you can suck both of them up at the same time, then that's the better option. Fuck you! You piece of shit. No one likes you. I was going to say die, but you're already dead. Which, yeah, kind of weird. We've got Shy Guy ghosts. Okay. I guess it makes sense, though. I mean, you would think that you'd have, like, mushroom... like toadstool ghosts and various different creatures, you know what I mean? The various different animals of the denizens of the Mushroom Kingdom and whatever. I don't think this gent can even see us. Yeah, so this one's a bit more awkward. Yeah, I think whoever... Yeah, I don't think they can see us. What you're supposed to do is stand on the circular ballroom thing. There, stand on it. Tom, stand on it. Thank you. Yeah, so when you stand on it, they kind of form. And then, yeah, wait until they bow to each other, and then you can suck them up. Yeah, Luigi's an asshole. Here's this couple. They just want to dance. Just want to dance in the ballroom. And Luigi's like, fuck you. I need to suck you up. Bye. There you go. Alright. Yeah, these will disappear after a while. So you want to be quick and suck them up as quickly as you can. Alright, key. Done with the ballroom for now. And yeah, that's to the next room, which is basically like a storage room. I don't understand that, logically. Why did they think that was a good idea? You know what I mean? Let's have a storage room right next to the ballroom. Yeah, nothing. Alright, move on. Don't be scared, Luigi. It's fine. Right. Oh yeah, that is... I think I get him. I'm trying to remember. Do I get him? Oh yeah, I do. Here we go. This shows you... Yeah, that ghost, if you can get him. There's one... I think there's one in every room. The first time you enter. And they can give you a fuck ton of money. So if you want to get the best rank, final rank possible, then you'll want to try and capture all of those ghosts. Ow! Fucking asshole. Get off. Ah. There we go. Yeah, so we've got the big ghost which punch, and we've got a red one which grabs. Nice and easy. So yeah, you can see in the mirror there's a button. So yeah, we need to... so you see, there we go. Push the button. And a secret room. Those physics, man. This game was really fucking good. This game looks really fucking pretty, I will say that. It's a very good looking game. Right. So now we need to... Danger! Ah, screw that. Let's just get rid of it. Get rid of this danger poster and let's open up this ominous trapdoor. Oh shit, we've freed booze. Shit, we've freed a whole bunch of booze. It's kind of... And there's King Boo. He was trapped as well. See, this is a strange one. Not to do too many spoilers, but basically the end boss is King Boo. And he's the one that's kidnapped Mario. But at the same time, he's trapped in this trap door. I don't really understand that. Unless he's just trying to fuck with Luigi and really scare the shit out of him. But yeah, there you go. So, the boos. Basically, there are 50 boos in the entire game. If you want to 100% the game, you have to catch all 50 of them. They are basically, you will find them in rooms that are lit up. So once a room has been completed and completely freed of ghosts, then the boos will show up after you've unlocked them in that cutscene there. So you go back to those rooms. You have to find the boo hidden in one of the rooms. Hidden like within something in that room, and then you basically have to suck him up. Their health ranges from around about, if I remember correctly, I think the lowest HP they have is 50, and it goes all the way up to like 200, like 200 or 300, something like that. So yeah, they're a pain in the ass. And so, basically, before we continue the plot, actually, you have to go back to the area number 1's areas, and you have to basically suck up the booze. Alright. Got anything in here? Hi. Where's this money come from? It wasn't here earlier. Oh well. So yeah, on the Poltergust, or on the scanner here, on the Game Boy Color, the Game Boy Horror, that was it. It will light red when you go close to a ghost. There are three basic things that can happen when you find a red thing. Oh yeah, the lowest one is 30 HP. So yeah, there you go. Boop. And there's our first of 50. Basically, there are three things that can happen when you find when the red light shows up. Either it will be the boo itself, it will be a fake boo, which is basically like a white ball with a boo's face like drawn on it in black marker, which is kind of funny. And the other thing is a bomb. Basically, it's a stereotypical like bomb that you find in cartoons with a boo's face drawn on it. So yeah. Those are the three things that you can find. Let's open you. And I got them. 50. Boother. And yeah, all of them have names that are basic. No, please get him, please. Yeah, and all of them have names which are puns on Boo. So we've had Boother at this point. And after each one, you get to save, which is kind of nice. Let's open that. No. Are you in here? No. You in here? There we go. That's one of the... I got boo-balled. This one. And this one is... Wanna play Game Boo Advance. And there we go. So yeah, that's 3 of them. I believe you have to capture 5 of them in order to continue with the rest of the plot. So we need to go into the other rooms first. So we need to go into the rooms where we caught our first 3 ghosts, portrait ghosts. So we're going here first. Hi, buddy. Little Boo, where are you? Oh, Tom, smack it. Thank you. There he is. Taboo. Don't speak his name. So yeah. So something that is annoying about boos, they can run away. So if basically you try and catch them, if they will try and run through a wall. If they run into a wall, into a room you can't enter yet, then guess what? You can't get that boo for quite a long time, which is a pain in the fucking arse. If it goes into the corridor or something like that, then you can just, well, basically you can just go into the hole and grab them. But it does mean that for the boos with higher health later on, they are a real fucking pain to grab. Boolicious! And boom. I haven't had as much, but yeah, I didn't have much trouble with this for the first 5, because the first 5 are relatively easy. They're ranging between 30 and 50 HP, so you can deal with those pretty fast, pretty easily. It's just getting rid of the big boys. So yeah, now he tells you to go to the washroom and back to splash some water on your face, basically telling you, go in this direction, buddy. But I might as well do this while I'm here. Hi. Turbo! Oh my god, these puns. And there we go. Yeah, so like I said, the early boos are pretty easy to deal with, and you should be able to get rid of them fairly quickly. It's also best to kind of do them to as soon as a room is done, try and find the boos and suck them up. Easier to keep track of everything. Anyway, that's going to be it for this part. Join me next time for the next part, when we're going to be continuing the story, and we're going to be heading. We need to head to the washroom to find out where we need to go next. So yeah, see you next time.